On Monday, I told you that if you want bigger arms after 50, doing more curls isn't necessarily the answer. Your triceps represent the larger share of the muscle on your upper arm. So today, I'm going to show you 3 exercises I'm using to build and maintain my arms at 56. One is for my biceps, and 2 are for my triceps. And I'll show you exactly why I've chosen each one. I'm in contest prep right now, so these aren't necessarily the only arm exercises I use year-round. But these are 3 movements I'm using right now to keep challenging my arms and to hold on to as much muscle and strength as possible while I'm getting leaner. And there's a principle behind all 3. I'm not looking for the exercise that lets me move the most weight. I am looking for the exercise that lets me put the most useful tension where I actually want it. Let's start with biceps. And this is the exercise I showed you briefly on Monday. Instead of standing directly beneath the cable, I step slightly forward. That puts my upper arm slightly behind my body at the bottom of the movement. And that's intentional. It puts my biceps into a longer position while the cable keeps tension on the muscle. From here, I keep my upper arm controlled. I don't swing my shoulder forward to finish the rep. I curl, squeeze, and then control the eccentric all the way back into that stretched position. That's the part I don't want to throw away. And there's another reason I like this exercise. For me, it feels way better on my elbows. And that's not why I use it instead of training hard, but it helps me to continue training hard while keeping the tension where I want it on my biceps. If you're committed to training smarter and building a body that lasts, take a minute and subscribe. That's exactly what this channel's about. I've also created a free guide called the AJUN 3Cs framework. It's built on the same principles I've used to become the best version of myself at 56. And it's the foundation behind everything I teach here. The link is in the description below. Now, let's get to the bigger part of the upper arm, your triceps. The first movement is about as simple as it gets, a rope push down. But simple doesn't mean ineffective. I want my upper arms controlled. And then I extend through the elbow until I reach full extension. And at the bottom, I separate the ends of the rope and contract my triceps fully. Then I control the weight back up. What I don't want is my shoulders rolling forward, my entire torso moving, or using my body weight to drive the rope down. If I need all of that to move the weight, I'm probably using too much weight. And trust me, I've done that over the years too, and I've seen other people do it. Remember what we talked about on Monday. The objective isn't moving the stack, it's loading the muscle. The third exercise is also for triceps, but now I'm changing the position. I face away from the cable, the rope comes from behind me, I lean forward and bring my upper arms into this overhead position. From here, I let the elbows bend under control and then extend all the way through until my arms are straight. Why do I like this one? Because that overhead position allows me to challenge the long head of the triceps in a more lengthened position. And the long head is a major contributor to overall size of your triceps. You don't need 10 different arm movements. You need movements you can execute well, progress over time, and actually feel in the muscle that you're trying to train. If bigger arms are your goal, your triceps can't be an afterthought. If your goal isn't necessarily bigger arms, but you want to stay strong and hold on to the muscle that you already have as you get older, the same principles still apply. I'm 56, I'm preparing for another bodybuilding competition, and I'm still trying to improve. But I'm not trying to prove that I can train exactly the way I did when I was 25. Trust me, I don't want to. I am trying to find a better way to keep challenging my body today. Train hard, put the tension where you want it, and give your body a reason to keep adapting. I'm BJ, reminding you that age is just a number. Keep punching.